Taylor's Law has made headlines across Alabama over the last few weeks, reminding students that their behavior in the classroom can affect their eligibility for a driver's license. But is this law actually new? Let's verify. This may have been your first time hearing about Taylor's Law. Several reports have claimed the law is just now taking effect, raising alarm bells for parents and students across the state. But is Taylor's Law new? We verify. Our sources are the Code of Alabama and the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. Here's what we found. Taylor's Law, also known as Section 32-6-7.4 of the Alabama Code, allows public and private secondary schools in Alabama to assign disciplinary points for certain actions, including in-school suspension, out-of-school suspension, placement in an alternative school, and expulsion. Students who accumulate enough points may have their eligibility delayed for a learner's permit, driver license, or other operator credential. Under the law, schools are responsible for maintaining student disciplinary records, assigning points when required, and reporting the information through the established process. Once ALEA's Driver License Division receives that information, the agency determines whether a student meets licensing requirements under state law. But this law isn't new. It was passed by the Alabama legislature in 2009 through Act 2009-713. However, the Alabama House of Representatives passed House Bill 33 during this year's legislative session, which proposed changing the age requirement under Taylor's Law. The amendment would have reduced the requirement for a person who is 18 applying for a driver's license to be in high school or an equivalent down to a person who is 16 and satisfies one of the following requirements. They must be in or have graduated high school or is making satisfactory progress toward a general educational development certificate from a state-approved institution, or participating in a job training program approved by the state superintendent, or gainfully and substantially employed working full-time to support a household, or be a parent with custody or be pregnant, or have a signed declaration that the parents of the person depends on them as their sole source of transportation. But House Bill 33 failed to pass the Alabama Senate, so it did not become law that would take effect August 1st. So we can verify that no, Taylor's Law is not new. If you have something you want us to verify, text us at 256-382-2692.